Good afternoon, students. I am very happy to meet you in this online class. I hope you are well and fine at your home during this pandemic time. So last class I taught you this zigzag. For the past 3 classes I have been teaching you the supplementary zigzag for grade 10. Okay. So all of you take your textbook with writing material, pen or pencil. Okay. All the classes I instruct you to read the lessons. Yes, pattern also I am saying in what way you should read the lessons. Yes. First unit I said we completed. First unit we completed. Second unit poem completed. Then today I will complete supplementary as well. One more process there for second unit. The following class I will teach that. Already Anu ma'am one day took the class for you. She narrated the story in a detailed manner. One day Joel sir took class for you. So I am going to complete that lesson in the following days. Students, are you reading daily? Are you reading? Okay. This is today's fourth period, I think so, afternoon session. Don't get bored. Today I will complete the lesson for you. Are you happy? Are you happy? Okay, good. Okay. So daily you read the lesson. So today I am going to give a study portion for you. So you do one thing. First prose. Okay. First prose. Read the short answers from first prose. We already studied, I think so. Okay. First prose, a book in between short answers. How many questions are there? Book in between short answers you read. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 10 short answers are there. How many short answers? There are 10 short answers. Read this 10 short answers for today's study portion. Have you understood? Tomorrow's study portion, today Wednesday. So Wednesday this 10 short answers you read. This may be a revision for you. You already studied, I think so. So book back short answers you read. Book back 7 short answers are there. Book back 7 short answers are there. Read that 7 short answers. Okay. Okay, sorry. Sorry for the interruption. Okay, come. Read the 7 short answers. Okay. Friday I will tell what you want to learn. Okay. So Wednesday today you read the short answers. Book in between short answers. Tomorrow, Thursday, you read the book back short answers in first prose. From first prose. Okay, have you understood? Okay, come to our lesson zigzag. Okay, already we know very well. Once again, I am going to recap the story of zigzag. Okay, zigzag's important character is Ashok T. Krishna, Dr. Ashok T. Krishna. Okay, Ashok T. Krishna, after receiving the zigzag, okay, to his house, what were the commotion happened in the house of zigzag? Yes, we have seen that commotions happened in the house of this family. Then Dr. Somu presented this zigzag to this family. Who presented Dr. Somu presented zigzag to this family. In this family, Ashok T. Krishna has Mrs. Krishnan, wife of Dr. Krishnan. Then Aravind and Maya are the children of Ashok T. Krishnan. Okay. So after hearing this message, they are getting a new pet bat, that is zigzag. These 2 children were very happy to invite this zigzag. Okay. But Mrs. Krishnan was very busy in doing his painting for next week's exhibition, that is Marina, Sunset at Marina. The title of the painting was Sunset at Marina. She was very busy. She did not like to get a new pet to her home. Okay, because she was very busy. Okay, come to this one. So the children were very happy. The children had various prediction about the zigzag. Initially, these children did not know what was that the zigzag. This Maya predicted it was a beetle, gold fighting beetle. Okay, but Arvind said no, it was not a beetle, it was a snake, a rattling snake. But Krishnan said no, it is not like that, it is a very good bird. Okay, so this bird knew 21 languages. The Somu got this zigzag from a African witch daughter. Okay, witch daughter presented this zigzag to Dr. Somu. Somu giving this to Dr. Krishnan because reason is he was going to Alaska for some trip. Have you understood? So Mrs. Krishnan, why she did not like this zigzag means she had a very irritable past experience. Okay, because already he presented three things to this family. The first one is insect eating plant. Okay, Dr. Krishnan, Dr. Somu presented insect eating plant, okay, for eating mosquitoes like that. Okay, but finally it may be a burden for this family because it need a room heater to protect this insect eating plant in Chennai. Have you understood? The second one, the second one is genuine shark's tooth blade. Okay, tooth blade. Okay, he got that one. Okay, so that one what happened? Okay, it cut, that blade cut three skirts of Mayas as well as 2 pairs of jeans. Okay, that is another problem for this family. Finally, they got a boomerang. Okay, boomerang, what it did means it cut the several TV aerials as well as some TV cords in the neighboring house as well as it hit the watchman as well. Okay, that was the difficulty. So this Mrs. Krishnan never liked to get any pet animal from Somu. Then what happened? After receiving this zigzag, these children were very curious to talk with this bird. Okay, but after coming to this home, it showed a very strange thing. Okay, he's simply standing. Okay, these children tried their level best with the different languages to try the zigzag to talk. English they used, English, Tamil, French language they used, Hindi they used. Okay, various languages they used, but this zigzag did not open his mouth even. But Somu comforted. Okay, this Visu, this Dr. Somu's cook Visu only brought this zigzag to this family. So he comforted. This was the first day. So coming days it would be very comfortable and talk with you. But finally, this Aravind brought some slice of juicy fruits to this zigzag. So zigzag what it did means it took all the things and displaced it to the blades of the fan as well as the chandelier. Okay, last class I checked was it just emptying the plate and kept all the things on this blade of the fan as well as the chandelier. Then what happened? It started to sleep. Okay, started to sleep. After the sleep, okay, it started a snoring sound. Initially, it may not be, its snore sound was not a burden for you. Finally, it may be they cannot tolerate such a snoring sound. Okay, so what they did means they locked the studio of Mrs. Krishnan. They went to their bedroom. Okay, they locked this studio of Mrs. Krishnan. After they were there, they had a sound that is maid's servant's sound, that is Lakshmi was jumping and she was saying we were blessed by the God because we are getting the juicy things from the heaven, or like that she thought. But she switched off the fan. So what are the things zigzag kept on the blades of the fan it is coming down this nets, okay, as well as the slice of the juicy fruits. Have you understood? Then what happened, okay? Then when it was going like this, Ashwati Krishna went to the hospital at the time. The neighbors they called him, and what was going on there? What was that sound? Okay, they are just calling and inquiring about, and they don't disturb us. But one who lives on the second floor of their house, that is a art critic, that is Mrs. Janganwala, said, when you were taking the class, okay, singing class, okay, don't sing so loudly or such a voice you never use. Such a way she criticized this Mrs. Krishnan, okay, called, and so much of irritation for this, because of this zigzag. He called his her husband, okay. The Ashwati Krishna comes soon. Just ask your friend to give the solution for this snoring. He sent an email. Okay, for 6 days he did not get any reply from his friend. Finally, he got a reply on the 7th day only. The zigzag never sleeps. It never snores. Okay, if it sleeps only, it snores, but it never sleeps. It never snores. Okay, snoring it never. Okay, like that only he got some ridiculing or ridiculous reply from the very plain reply from Dr. Somo. If you did not like to keep the zigzag with you, you just give the zigzags to our book Visu. Okay, you just give the conclusion in such a way. But he was searching for that man Visu. But at the time, this Mrs. Krishnan compelled him to take take this zigzag for some other place. Okay, she did not like to keep the zigzag in her house. Okay, because some people are coming to see her paintings. Okay, so they are very good people, or they are from other place. They are coming to buy her painting. Okay, so it may create a terrible sound or irritating sound. So just took away this zigzags from this house. Okay, then what happened? Okay, take the book, page number 54, 10th grade students, take page number 54. Okay, come on zigzag, called Dr. Krishnan nervously, wondering how he would locate Somu's cook Visu. Yeah, why don't you wait in the car, zigzag, he suggested when they reached his clinic. His heart sinking at a thought of zigzag's ear chatteringly loud snore, adding to the din of the soaps and tricks produced by the tiny patients waiting for him. Chattering means, write the meaning of chatteringly. What is the meaning of chatteringly? To violent break. To violently break. What is the meaning of chatteringly? To violently break. Okay, what does this mean? What this Dr. Krishnan thinking in his mind means, already the hospital was full of sounds. Okay, because the children were hair splitting stoves, they cried in that place. So the same zigzag also, what it will do we know very well till now. Okay, it started to sleep and it started to snore. Okay, it may be a very irritating sound. Have you understood? Okay, all the thoughts in his mind was going in such a way. Yes, what he said, yes, when they reached his clinic, his heart singing at the thought of zigzags, hair chattering, loud snore, adding to the din of the scopes. It will, both sounds will create a tension or a nuisance to that place. But Sigji Saga, king of the Toga, was not accustomed to being kept waiting and was already making his way to the clinic. Okay, accustomed means, write the meaning. What is the meaning of accustomed? Or if you write the meaning of accustomed, familiar with, familiar with something through repeated experience. What is the meaning of accustomed? Familiar with something through repeated experience. Write the meaning for this. What this means? Okay, he said zigzag to be in the car itself, but as a practice, this zigzags went to the clinic. Okay, this was accustomed to being kept waiting and was already making his way to the clinic, where he perched himself on the nurse reception table. What this zigzag did means, before this doctor reached the clinic, he just perched on the table of the receptionist table. Have you understood? Perching means sitting. Okay, this is how the birds sit. That is called as perching. Okay, come. Don't you dare sleep. Dr. Krishnan warned zigzag fiercely as he went towards his room. But what this doctor did means, when he was crossing the reception, he warned the zigzag not to sleep and not to snore. Okay, like that he warned the zigzag. He had oddly walked through the swinging off door that separated his clinic from the waiting room when he heard a strange voice say, "You there in the blue t-shirt, don't jump on the sofa." Okay, so first reception, it is followed by waiting room, it is followed by doctor's room. When he was crossing the waiting room, when we are reaching this doctor's room, he heard a strange sound. Some instruction was going on. Okay, a child wearing a t-shirt, blue t-shirt, don't jump on the sofa. T-shirt, don't jump on the sofa. And you in the red dress, don't swing on the curtain. One who wears the red t-shirt, don't swing on the curtain. So two instruction this zigzag gave there. It was a real strange for Dr. Krishnan. They used various languages to make the zigzag to speak, but the zigzag did not speak. But after coming to this hospital or clinic, it started to instruct the patients. Okay, first one is blue t-shirt, don't jump on the sofa. Then don't speak on the curtain. It was zigzag's voice, clear and commanding. There was pin drop silence in the room as everyone waited open mouth for zigzag next sentence. Just listen. Okay, so already we know very well, child specialist hospital. What was this physical appearance? Yes, ear-welling sound, crying, bobbing, that was the condition. But now pin drop silence was going on in Dr. Krishnan's clinic. All the patients, all the small children waiting for zigzag's next word. Then Dr. Krishnan was amazed. Gone was zigzag's bored and grumpy expressions. Okay, and grumpy means, write the meaning, dissatisfied. What is the meaning of your grumpy? Dissatisfied. Satisfied. Okay. So instead, the bird looked happy and alert as it went about the job it had been trained for. First with the American witch doctor, and then with Dr. Somu, Dr. Krishnan's clinic. Okay, now just listen. Okay, now till now it started to sleep, and after that it started to snore. But here is this zigzag's expression totally changed. Now it was very happy. Okay, now that is the work given for zigzags to instruct the people in the clinic. First it was with the witch doctors. Okay, African witch doctor. Next it was with the Dr. Somu's clinic, and after that it was with this man. Usually noisy tears of tantrums. Tantrums means already it's there in the glossary. Outburst, flare-up, tantrum, and tantrums was transformed into a calm, orderly place as zigzag efficiently soothed the frightened patients, scolded the naughty ones. Now it was instructing each one of them, frightening the each one is efficiently soothed the frightening patients. Okay, it was just giving comfort to the frightening patients. Small children coming to a child specialist hospital clinic, it has some fear in their mind. It is giving comfort to those people, and he is calming the, he make quiet of this naughty children. Then once and made the crying once smile, and if his yam digging song and reciting of French poetry reduced the children to helpless laughter instead of tears. Okay, it started to sing the yam digging, okay, yam digging song, and it started to reciting the French poem and makes the patients be calm. Then he did not look as though he minded. At best of all, Zigzag never slept, never snored even for a second. In this clinic, it never snored. Okay, it never made any noise in this clinic. Never had a morning passed so quietly and peacefully for Dr. Krishnan. When the last patient had left, he called Zigzag to his room. Zigzag flew in and sat on the table, scratching the birds under its beak. Dr. Krishnan shied and said Somu was right after all. Okay, so the morning session went very peacefully. That was the first day. It went in such a way. After this last patient left the clinic, he called the Zigzags, okay, and said, okay, he confessed that, okay, I really, okay, what is your importance? I realized that you are an absolute treasure. Okay, now treasure means, right, the meaning. What is the meaning of treasure? Anything greatly valued. Anything greatly valued. That is treasure. Anything greatly valued is called treasure. You are an absolute. Absolute means real treasure. I never realized what he meant when he called you a great help. Why didn't you tell me? Why would you prefer me to be at my clinic instead of snoring like that to show you were bored? What do we do now? No one wants you back at home now. They want me to leave you with the Vishnu. Okay, now so many questions in his mind, Dr. Krishnan. Okay, why did you do it in such a strange manner in the house? No one likes like to meet you in the next time. Okay, I want to return you to the cook Visu. Then just then the telephone rang. It was Mrs. Krishnan, sounding very pleased with herself. You know, Mrs. Jinjanwala, the art critic, she chuckled. She does not want me to exhibit a sunset at Marina. She has bought it for herself for 5,000 rupees. Okay. Now Mrs. Krishna was very happy because the reason is the Mrs. Jinjanwala, the art critic, bought this sunset at Marina painting. Have you understood, Anna? What reason they are painting means they will display that painting in the exhibition. Exhibition, those who are coming to that exhibition, if they liked that painting, they will give money and get that painting. Have you understood, Anna? You may have seen the movie Tora. Tora, have you seen the movie? In that movie, they have showed that scene, that is exhibition, painting exhibition. Okay, how they get buy that paintings like that. Before moving into the exhibition, this art critic bought Mrs. Krishnan's painting Sunset at Marina for rupees 5,000. Is not that painting the papaya fell on? Okay, yes, Mrs. Krishnan was laughing hotly now. I had left it in one corner and she chose to buy it, saying she loved my new technique of painting. Okay, what she did means she threw this sunset at Marina because she thought it was spoiled by zigzag with papaya pulp. Okay, yeah, it spoiled this one. So she threw it to some other place. Okay. But Jinjanwala selected that painting. She liked that painting. Your new technique I liked very much. Like that she said. She laughed into the fresh gales of laughter. Charm. Okay, she was laughing. But the way she said when she sobered down, I don't think we were fair to zigzag. Shall we keep him with us at home just on trial for another week? Now Mrs. Krishnan realized the importance of zigzag. Okay, so actually this Mr. Krishnan come to the conclusion to keep the zigzag, but now she said begging one more week we could keep as a trial the first zigzag. Sure, agreed, elated Dr. Krishnan before he cleverly added. And I could always keep him to the clinic every morning so that you can paint in peace at home. So he is giving some suggestion for this Mrs. Krishnan that all morning I keep this zigzag in my clinic. Okay, that time you are very peacefully you can paint in our home. Like that, he is giving some suggestion. The boy he confided to zigzag. Okay, confided means right the meaning of confided. To trust. What is the meaning of confided? To trust. Trusting. Okay, my boy, he confided to zigzag. After matters were satisfactorily settled, giving the bad toffee from his desk. You have your own strange way of showing your genius. A zigzag way. I would like it, wouldn't you? Okay, now so you are actually a genius. Okay, you gave a chocolate to this toffee to this zigzag. Okay, and appreciating and praising this zigzag, and is saying you are a strange style. That style is called as zigzag's way. But Sigji Soga, king of the Tonga, brought up on compliments as he was, did not bother to reply. He just ate the toffee. Paper wrapper and all, and then lowered on crinkly eyelid in a knowing wink. Okay, this zigzag is not giving any reply. It ordinary way. It is giving a wink. Okay, very comfortable wink to this family. That is the story of zigzag. Okay, so I said in the class in the first itself, yes, zigzag. How this zigzag came to this family. And what were the disturbance created in the house of Mr. and Mrs. Krishnan. Then what were the incidents, okay. Then after it came to this child specialist clinic, then after that how it was helpful to Mrs. Krishnan as well as Mr. Krishnan as well as Mrs. Krishnan, you know very well, yes or no? Okay. So what were the present they are given by this tell me, what were the present given by Dr. Somu to Dr. Krishnan? Three things he presented, yes or no? What were the prediction made by this Dr. Krishnan's children about the zigzag? Yes, you know, yes. What were the prediction they made about the zigzag? Good. Okay, that one you read. Then what were the commotion created in the house of Krishnan? Yes, after getting the plate of juicy fruit, what he did, you know very well, yes or no? He has just took all the juicy fruits and kept it on chandelier as well as the blades of the fan. Okay, then really the shocking news was what he did. It started to sleep. Yes, it started to sleep. Then what he did? After sleeping, it started to snoring. Yes, it disturbed the whole family. They have closed the studio. They returned to the house bedroom. Yes, that was going on. At the time, what happened? This maids of Mrs. Krishnan, Lakshmi, it's like a stringing, like a electrocuted, getting a shock. Yes, such a way she was dancing. So then what happened? She got Mrs. Krishnan got so many phone calls from the neighbors. Okay, they complained about the sound in the house. Yes, Mrs. Junjanwala, art critic, also complained. Reduce your sound while you are teaching, singing lessons. Yes, sir. Like that, he got that comment. Then what this family did? They sent an email to Somu to know that to know how to stop the snoring. Yes, sir. Then nearly 6 days. Okay, the same thing came in their family. It was sleeping, it was snoring, it ate something. Yes or no? That is the 3 works did by this zigzag for 6 days. Yes, finally 7th day they got the message from Dr. Somu. What was that message? The zigzag, never sleep, never snore. Yes, that was the message he got from the Somu. Finally, what happened? He took the zigzag to his clinic. Finally, the twist came there. Yes, it started to instructing the people, those who are in the waiting place. Yes, those who are naughty or those who have a fear in their mind, it comforted them. Those who are naughty, it controlled them. Yes, no, such a way this zigzag did. Then it reciting yam digging songs as well as reciting French poetry. Yes, finally Mrs. Krishnan's painting, she got that painting. How much she got? 5,000 rupees for that painting. Yes, all these things happened. Okay, finally they kept the zigzags one more week as trial. Yes, good. That is the story of the zigzag. I think you may have understood this story. Yes. So come to the back. Okay. Page number 56. Page number 56. That is A exercise. Identify the speaker or character. Okay. Identify the speaker or character. Just read. Just read it. Read that. Even though I clearly said no. The one that split even though I clearly said no. Who said this one? Even though I clearly said no. Dr. Krishna. The one that spits deadly poison straight into its opponent's eyes. Who said? Maya. Remember the tiny penknife he gave me last year? It's so most thoughtless way that reduced me to tear. Come in zigzag, come in dear. Okay, so just refer the textbook and write the answer. Then read the story again and write how these characters reacted in this situation. You are both quite mistaken. You are both quite mistaken about this zigzag. Dr. Krishnan what reacted, Mrs. Krishnan what reacted. Okay, then short answers are there. Then paragraph, 3 paragraphs are there in second supplementary. Write in your own words the various commotion caused by zigzag at Dr. Krishnan's residence. Write in your own words the various commotion. First, no need to write the conclusion. Commotion alone, disturbance. What was the turn of events when zigzag was taken to the clinic? Okay, that is the conclusion. Narrate the story zigzag in your own words from beginning to end. Have you understood? So read the short answers as well. Students, what I said Wednesday, you have the study portion. First prose, short book in between short answers. Read. Those who studied, revise it. Then Thursday, okay, you read the book back, short answers. Okay. All the best. Thank you, students.